And first off, good morning to everyone. Today's the 15th of March, and today's payday. And I was going to talk to you about commissions and how they all work, because today is a day where the money goes out. And it's a very happy day for me. I really, really like paying people. For 25 years now, it's been quite a time. Uh, and we've always gotten pay out on time. We've never missed one. Knocking on wood over here, a little bit of wood. A little bit about myself. I'm ex-military pilot. I used to fly and teach people how to fly the jets. I did some search and rescue for a couple of years, and I went to Royal Military College here in Canada. I got out after 10 years because they had too many pilots, believe it or not, and I decided I would become an entrepreneur, and that's what I did. Started the business 25 years ago, actually, maybe even a little longer than that, off a kitchen table. And we went from there. And believe me, it was back in the days where there was just even before Netscape. And we started hosting websites and design. We used to do design. We don't do design anymore because everything is pretty much manageable through the internet, through browsers and things like that. But we do have website management, hosting, email, everything that we had 25 years ago. We started offering domain hosting, plugins, classified ad systems, everything. It's all the same, just more modern now. I'm really happy about that. We've had a ton of people come into the program in the last 25 years, but really the last 2 months we've had a huge surge of people coming in. The most important thing that you can do is just settle yourself down and get your mindset into the fact that you're into a business here. This is not a business opportunity. We're not a get rich quick or make money fast or anything like that. We don't have any income stuff. We don't talk about it. We never have. We never will. We're a business and we're here to help you in your affiliate programs. You can also, of course, sell Worldprofit, hosting programs, all of that good stuff, okay? But the way to start is on lesson number 3 and get into the training video. It's on the top of the page. It says training. You can see it right here. I'll just click on another window. And you can see it right up here. It says training. And you should watch this video and take notes. You can download this ebook right here. And you can access all of the training, including today, right here. All you have to do is scroll down. You can see all the bootcamp postings. You can get the source files right here. You can click that and save it on your computer if you want, or you can watch it in the player. It's up to you. I also post everything on YouTube. Okay, so if you want to see our YouTube channel, you can also see it and access all of the training from the last few months. I just started my YouTube channel up again because it's easier now. I've got all these computers and I just say load it up and it goes. Facebook and everything. So you can access these up here too. So you can always access things. There's a Facebook group here. There's community here. There's YouTube channel here, which has all of the training within the channel. And if you don't know how to find the YouTube channel, just Google George Kosch. I'm sure it'll show up. YouTube George Kosch. It'll come up. Okay. Do the video, do the promotion, and you'll just have to trust in the fact that this is the best, most efficient way to promote any program for free. It doesn't cost you anything, right? You don't have to upgrade in any of these sites. You can use the whole system is based on cooperation. You look at ads and you receive credits for looking at those ads, and then you can use those credits to send out your own ads. Now you can upgrade if you want. You can send solo ads to the list. I mean, that's how these sites keep going, right? They do sell upgrades. When you do an upgrade in a safe list or an exchange, you get more credits for looking at ads. A lot of people think, oh, I just get infinite credits. No, you get credits for upgrading, but you get way more credits for clicking on solo ads, for surfing the site. Okay, it just increases that so you can send more ads out. Okay, so and when people are upgraded, and there are a lot of upgrades, and they click on your ads to earn credits, they're paying customers. So if they join your program, that's great. The key is lesson 3. You will learn that giving things away for free in these systems does work. Right? And when's the last time that you didn't accept, when you go to Walmart and they hand you a coupon book, say, hey, there's a lot of things on sale today, you grab it. It's free. So you don't say no, hey, I'll look, sure, why not? Especially if you come in to buy something that's on sale and they give you a coupon. So this stuff works, it really does. It takes time and effort, but it does work. Remember to get your bonuses, they're all there on lesson 3. You're probably wondering, well, why don't they just give them out? The reason is we want to make sure you're actually reading the lessons and clicking and in the member area and getting to lesson 3. If you can't do those things, the bonuses won't do you any good. Imagine that. Oh, your bonus has been there for 6 months. What? Huh? Really? Where? So that's the point. We get people to do things so that we know that we're communicating with them. We send them a little welcome letter that says, here's how you get your bonuses. And it's very, very clear. You go to a form, you fill out your member IDs, and you go from there. Okay, so it's all just sitting in here. I'll just make sure I mute this, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'll just turn this off for now, just so that you don't get the sound coming in. Okay? The things that I want to talk about today, we're going to go through are, of course, commission day, and I want to talk to you about how we pay, why we pay, all that good stuff. Simply put, you go up to commissions up here on the top menu, and the things that you want to click on are how we pay you. And we pay, you can get a check, which those will go out today. PayPal, if you're in Canada, you can do an e-transfer. I'm going to probably remove Payza. I don't see anything going on with them at all, but the sad part is they're still up and running in Europe, but I don't know if they're active or anything like that. So it probably will stay as an option, but we'll see. We'll see. Direct bank wire, international customers, I have a ton of them. It's a $10 fee, but you know what? You don't have to wait for a check. It should arrive within 1 or 2 days and be right directly into your account. So that's always nice. I have used direct wires from my Clickbank account for 10 years, and I don't even look anymore. The money is in the account, and never had a problem with it. Okay, so that's how we pay. And you can change. Everything starts here. You just change to check by mail, and then you can change from there. You can pick whatever you want. Okay, so all of the options will come up there. And if you have any problems, there's a little support button right up here. You just click on it, and you can get support. Okay. We'll talk about this in a minute. New, just for the monitors that are out there, just so you know, there is a very good help video for associates. And they receive it when they click on the free program or when they check their email. So they do get it in many different ways. So if you're talking to an associate and they're confused, best to tell them to, of course, look at the silver video, but there is also a help video under the free program on the top menu. All right. Opt-in boxes. Does anybody know what an opt-in box is? If you don't, I'll show you. It looks like this. Click on the website, and you go to any website, and guess what? There it is. You see it down there at the right? It says subscribe, Worldprofit's membership, that kind of a thing. These are neat because people can close them, and then they are just anywhere you want on the page. And it's nice to use these with your blog or any other website that you have. You might have a Blogger blog or something, or of course your silver website. I'm still working on this right now, so it's not ready yet. It's quite a project, actually. It's a lot more than I thought. It's not a simple thing, to just have a pop-up box. But it's very powerful, and this will be, you'll be able to use these with your autoresponders, and you'll also be able to use them with your newsletter, which is built into your silver or platinum, or of course to sign up associates. So I'm going to create an entire area where you can build your opt-in box, and you can say this is for associates, or this is for my Aweber or GetResponse, or this is for my whatever, anything. Now with Aweber and GetResponse, I might not do that because they have pop-in box options, and I know they're difficult to use, of course. So I might or I might not, but it'll definitely work for our autoresponder system, sign up associates, and of course your newsletter. All right, so it'll be there, and you can use it all you want. So they're coming soon. All right. A couple of questions that I had. Now this is a lot bigger than you think, this problem with hosting images and ebooks. I've had actually 2 tickets from people that, for example, purchased the gold banner rotator, and they went into the banner manager and they said banner image URL. So they put in here Dropbox or something, and I said, well, Dropbox doesn't work anymore that way. They don't let you store your images for public view. And you can't have it on your computer because nobody can see your, right? Nobody can see the image on your computer. So it becomes quite a challenge, right? When somebody says, well, where can I put my image? And I looked in a lot of places, and I actually found a few, but the problem is they change their procedures, and they could just change and say, well, you have to be a member to see the image. Okay? So what's the answer? Well, if you go to website management up here, and you click on image ebook hosting, and you can find it same place under website management on the left menu. You'll notice that this is an example of a pure image or ebook hosting system. You simply choose the file on your computer, so it'll pull up your hard drive, and you simply give it a short name because nobody will see that name, right? Because it's just an image. And what are you left with? Well, let me test one here. An image that's hosted. And you can use this URL here. It's your URL and only yours, and it will never change. It's never going away. And you could use this for a splash page. You can save ebooks. For example, here's bestseller. Here's the actual ebook. It'll come up, and people can scroll down and read it. And there are no limits. You can store whatever files you want on here. I don't care. I'll buy more hard drive space if I have to. All right, and this is fantastic because this is a big problem for people to say, you know, where can I have an image hosted? Now, associates don't get this, of course. They have to upgrade if they want to use it. But it's a really, really nice place. You can even use it for mom and dad. You know, you send them a Christmas card or something. You can host it here if you want. Just load the file, load the image, and it's very easy. I can't stand these image sites. They're just, they want to know everything about your life. You know, and you're like, listen, I just want to load an image, choose file, and I want to give it a name so I remember what it is, and that's it. Give me the link and get out. So that's what this is. Okay, so I like to keep things very simple, and I can't stand these sites that do that. They, you know, a month later they go, oh yeah, no, that's what you type in a support ticket, why isn't my image working? And they go, oh no, we changed our whole company. Oh great, good for you. So anyways, Worldprofit to the rescue. All right. So no limits. I probably wouldn't load a 600 meg image file because that'd be kind of silly, and I wouldn't put up an ebook that's 4 million pages long because I don't think people read them that long, and usually 100 pages is good. Okay, so Carlos, Exactly. It's like Amazon S3, except you can't host files, right? You can't load a file. You can load an image and you can load an ebook, but you can't load a zip file and you can't load a video file. The reason, you can go to YouTube and load all the videos you want. YouTube is actually phenomenal for that, right? You can load all the videos you want on YouTube. And if you want to host a zip file, well, then you can put that on Dropbox. Dropbox doesn't care. You can load zip files, and then if somebody wants the file, you send them an invite and they can download it. Okay? And Mary, what am I talking about? All you want to do is make a note to come in and watch the video, the recorded version, and you'll be able to catch up. Okay, it'll be posted a little later today. Just a reminder to everybody that email is available. When you go into your member area, you'll notice that you have what's called a domain, right? georgekosch.com, whatever one you pick. You can even pick one of ours and then change it later. It's totally up to you. It's completely free to switch over. But the bottom line is, email is a big deal in business these days because everybody has a Gmail account, Yahoo account, Hotmail account, right? I could go on. And those are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I love Gmail. Gmail's great. But when you're doing business with someone, it is nice to have your own email, right? To say, George@georgekosch.com or info@georgekosch.com, that kind of thing. It just looks more professional, and you should only use it probably just for, your Skype account or that type of thing, because it just looks good. So all you do is you click on email here, and you click on web-based email, and you can go about your business here. Okay, and all you have to do is when you want an email account, just click on this and send me what you want. Okay, tell me what you want. Don't say, I want email. Okay, great. You're going to get a rebound saying, what do you want? What's your account that you want? Okay. And again, it's just that extra level of professionalism that you get when somebody sees that you're with Worldprofit, we're hosting your site, and you can be emailed at your site. Okay, and it's free. There's no charge for it, and there's no limits. Okay, if you want 2 accounts it is. If you want 4, fine. I probably wouldn't go much more than 2 or 3 because you got to check them. But you can check email using Postbox or Outlook. I actually use Outlook right here, so if you look at this one, I use that for this account just to show people you can. And if I click on here, you can see I've got my biz builders, and there's a test message still in there. All right, so it works great. Okay, so Bobby Joe says, I'm having issues with emails being sent out with Postbox and Microsoft Mail. You'll have to contact whoever you're sending the mail through. Yeah, you got to talk to Microsoft and whoever the mail is going through. I can't help with that. Yeah, you'll have to contact support. Absolutely. Or Gmail. If you're using Gmail, you'll have to contact Gmail support. That'll be the best thing to do. Are there any questions about any of this so far? Just come back up into my slides. Monitor program. Is anybody interested in becoming a monitor? If so, let me see how many we got. We got quite a full house today. This is great. The way you can become a monitor is, of course, if you have a webcam. Most people have a webcam built into their computer, so I usually don't even ask if you have a webcam. I don't even think you can buy anything without a webcam anymore. You definitely need a headset with a microphone on the end there. All right. You have to have that, because when there are two people up at the same time, you can't use your speakers because there will be feedback. Okay, and even when you're on, you know, when you're talking, you'll have feedback come on. So you don't want to do that. If you're interested in the monitor program, you can click on the left menu under monitor area and click on monitor training. And this area here is really just to give you an overview of the program. Like, for example, you might say, well, what do I get if I'm a monitor? Well, number one, you will be able to work with Linda and Brian Armstrong, our monitor supervisors. And if you become a senior monitor, which usually takes a week or two, you're given $5 of commission. It's added as commission for every silver that upgrade occurs when you're on duty as a senior monitor. And you also get any associates that come in with an old sponsor that's no longer with us, not age old. I mean, they have a sponsor that quit the program or is no longer active, that kind of a thing. And then, of course, you also receive any new associates that arrive that don't have a sponsor. They come in through the company. They're immediately put under you. They're very, very valuable because they're real, right? They're logging in. They're not bots or anything like that, and you get them. And what, for me, the value of an actual associate is probably about $3 to $4. That's what it costs to get an actual lead these days. Okay. So if you have any questions or anything, you can contact Linda or Brian using Skype, or you can phone. I usually use Skype. Skype's easier. Okay. All right. Are there any questions about that? So we talked about the silver bonuses. They're on lesson number 3. And the bonuses work really easily. When you're sitting on lesson 3, you will notice down here that it would say all you want to do is fill out a support ticket. So literally you could take this right here and copy it and then paste it and then hit submit. Okay. What we'll do is we're going to send you to a place called Solo Ads and Traffic. Way down here, you see where it says Extreme Traffic Package? You will end up clicking on this. We'll give you instructions. And it will say, enter your Extreme Traffic Pack details right here. So you click, and you can see it right there. Okay. Pay attention to this part. These are usernames. When you go to sites, they ask you for that. So before you sign up for a site, what I would recommend is come up with a username that's unique. Generally speaking, people use their names with maybe a number at the end. If you have a common name like John Smith, right? You could be John Smith 124 or something. Or you could be J Smith 4197. Bottom line is come up with something unique that, you know, of course you write down on your notepad, and your email address. And make sure you make note of these things when you sign up to these sites. It's very important. Also, we need an ID. The ID is given to you by Quantum SafeList. Okay, so this is a number, and SEO Optimizer Pro is a number, and these are links that you can use to sign up. Right? And then the solo ad is for whatever business you're in. It doesn't matter. It could be for your Melaleuca business or your MLM or anything like that. It's up to you. Okay, so once you've filled this form out, and if you can't fill it out all at once, just make note. Just write down your stuff, and then when you're ready, you can fill this out, and then you'll get all of your upgrades. You'll receive an email for each and every one of these, and you'll receive a final email that says it's complete. Okay, so then you can check and make sure everything's fine. These are lifetime upgrades too. They don't disappear if you discontinue the program. Okay, we don't remove anything. It all stays there. The other thing you want to make note of is don't use for any reason programs like BitBounce or Boxby, because there's nobody on the other end to click any kind of confirmation email, right? Like, because that's what these things do, is they bounce all emails sent to them to the sender. Well, the sender is a robot. I mean, it's the website, right? There's nobody there sitting there reading the email. So what ends up happening is you get put on a block list, all of your accounts get knocked off, and it's just not very pretty. So don't use things like that. I don't know why people use them. I really don't. Just mind-boggling, actually, why anybody would use something like that. So there you go. Okay, so that's your bonuses. A reminder about the CB Store plugin. I've added images, so everybody gets, if you're a Platinum member, you get it for free, the Clickbank Store, and you can ignore this one. This one, you won't see this anymore if you're a new member. You'll see this one, Clickbank Superstore. And I programmed this. I didn't. The other store, the problem with it is it was just, there's no images or anything. So this one here looks really cool, because if you go to see your site and you click on, for example, here, dance, I guess, you'll see images. The images will come up. All right? And if they don't come up, they will, or they can't get a screenshot, no problem. There's a screenshot there. People can read about it. They can take a quick look. Everybody looks at the pictures, right? And it just looks nice. I like it. I like the way it looks. Okay? People can search. They can wander around. And the beautiful part about Clickbank is once you've signed up, there's no charge. And if anybody comes to your site and purchases something, it goes under you, right? Like, so if they go and they say, well, I think I want to purchase how to write a book, and you can click here to go to the site, or they can click on the image, and you decide to purchase it, it goes under your ID, and then you get commission for that sale, right? So people go here, and they look down, and down here it says affiliate equals Incor. Do you see where it says INCOR down there? You probably can't see it, but take my word for it. It says Incor. And if I go back to my member area here, and I click on my Clickbank promo kit, just this is where you enter your ID. Do you see how it says Incor? So it's magic. Once you put it in here, your store, it's completely, it's a done deal. You don't have to worry about links. You don't have to worry about anything like that. If somebody buys something, it goes under you, and you get paid your commission. Okay. Just moving along right here. It actually looks like a good product. It looks pretty good. Okay, it's just closing off some windows here, that's all. We also have a Clickbank Sales Manager, which I update every week. Now, what's the purpose of this? Just to find products. There's 4,000 listed that you might be interested in promoting. And I'll tell you a little trick here. So say that you go to the newest products. Just for sake of argument, I go in here, and I'm interested in something, tennis or whatever, you can, affiliate cash club. You can actually go to the site by clicking details, take a look at it here, and if I go to the site and I want to say I want to promote this, I can scroll down, and sometimes they will have a link at the bottom that says associates, where you can go. In this case, they don't. You can sometimes take a guess too and type in affiliates. This is my little trick. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it didn't. But you can look for another, other sites, or you can actually go into Clickbank itself and look for ways to promote it. So there you go. All right. So this case, you can't see it. Some of them do have really good sites where you can go to the bottom of the site, and you can see at the bottom where they've got some promotion area and things like that. You can also add these sites to your own website. You can blog, or you can add it to the website using the Magic Site Grabber, which is really cool. Okay, so the Affiliate Cash Club, If I want to add this whole site to my website, all I do is I click one little link here, just like so, Affiliate Cash Club. I could put it maybe on my sub-menu under affiliate programs and then grab it and see if it works. Make sure it's fine. And if I go to my website now and I click on my right-hand menu here under affiliate programs, try to get rid of that. So we've got Affiliate Cash Club, and there you go. And if it doesn't load, it's fine. I could just take it off HTTPS. I usually don't like going in HTTPS. I prefer just HTTP, and it'll work fine. Sometimes they might have an HTTPS site too, which is a little more advanced, but you can edit these things. So you can go down here. For example, you see where it says Affiliate Cash Club, and you can say Edit. You can try to change this to an S right here if you want to send people to it using secure. I don't know if it'll work. Let's just see. Go to the page. And it might work or it might not. Some of them don't have secure keys. I don't know why. You see it doesn't have a secure key set up, which is strange. You see, you can change it. It's totally up to you. If you want to give that a try, you can. And be selective. Don't just put up 50 different things. I'm simply going to delete it because I don't want to keep it on my site. Right? Are there any questions? Yes, Carlos, correct. It's just a setup fee. Make sure that when you have when you go into your member area that you click on Clickbank promo kit just to get your ID in there. And if you don't have it in, don't worry. When you go to your Clickbank store, it will ask you for it in there too. Okay. Bobby Joe says, I had a person that keep arguing with me about Worldprofit being a scab. That's fine. That's no problem. You can just ignore people like that. There's never going to be a day where you have everybody that loves you. I know that more than anyone. Yeah, don't even tell people about anything. I don't defend it. Just give them a punt. Use the old punt button or the the block, and that's all you can do. The key for us at Worldprofit is we've been here for 25 years. That's a major thing. I never dreamed I would be here for 25 years doing this. I really didn't. Around 2004, 2005, I thought, well, it's going to be hard to keep up with the competition. We used to see these competitive sites, and we didn't know what they were. So what we did to combat it was we just got better, not realizing that a lot of these sites were Clickbank sites, right? We said, we looked at these sites and we thought they were competing with us. And that's when we realized we were going to be here for 100 years. Why? Because we embraced those sites. I didn't know what Clickbank was. I didn't know what JVZoo was. I didn't know what other affiliate programs other than Amazon. So then I said, well, why don't we make the company so that we embrace these other sites, bring them all in. That way when people come in and say, listen, I'm in CFTO, for example. We all know that that's the they sell CBD products. So you think, well, we don't want to lose people, promoting that. And I said, well, let's help people. Let's help people promote whatever they're in. And at the same time, let's improve our website, plugins, and all that good stuff. So that's what we did probably 15 years ago. And it worked. It was a very good strategy because people are in these programs and they're not leaving them, and we don't want them to. Why would you want to? People, generally speaking, now are in 10 programs in some cases, right? And Ronald says to Brian, how long did it take to make a profit? That's another question that we get. Like, see people, how much do people make in your program? Well, I usually say, well, they're in our program, but they're also in usually 4 or 5 others. So I don't know. I really don't know what they're making in Clickbank. I don't know what they're making in JVZoo. I don't know anything about their website because it's their website. And the final question is, they might not be promoting Worldprofit. That's a biggie, right? Like, and I care if they do. I want them to, but I'm not going to sit there and say, well, if you join Worldprofit, you have to promote Worldprofit. You don't have to promote. And I'll give you a number that'll make your little noodle spin. 70%, 70% of all of our members don't promote Worldprofit. It might even be more. And you might say, well, why? Well, because they've got their own programs that they're in. Right? They're with us because we have community site. For example, if you go back here and you click on this, you see the Facebook group, the Worldprofit community. You could promote your products in there. Right? And you go in there and you can do little promos. That's what we do. You can go to the video locker here and load your own video of your product. I don't care. Go ahead. Right? So you can go in here and say, well, I'm in CFTO. And I really love that program and I want to do a video about them and I want to post it. We'll go right here. Edit. Add your video. Mine's pre-done, right? Because I do the home business training. But bottom line is you put your video in here and you can promote it. You can also put it on YouTube. You can use keywords, whatever, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, I know, Brian. I remember those days. It was tough going. Yeah, and we're, Mary, we're all over the internet. I love showing this Ahref. Is it H? Oh boy, Ahref. This is that. I love going here because you go into the backlink thing, and so you can say tools, and you go backlinks. I still can't believe how many backlinks we have. It's just insane. There it is. There's backlink checker right here. And you put in Worldprofit, and you check the backlinks after it robots me. And it's insane. It really is a lot. Look at this, 8 million. I don't understand how we can have that many, but I guess 25 years is a long time. That's why when, that's such a big number, 8 million. All right, that's cool. And I don't want to see all 8 million. It says, do you want to start for 7? No, that's okay. So anyways, that's a lot. And that's why when you're a monitor, all those links that are out there on all those sites were put there over that period of time. Like millions, well, you saw 8 million. Millions of these backlinks were put up over the 25 years, and they're still out there. The problem is when people click on them, the person that put the link there might not be a member anymore unless they're Brian Armstrong, who's 20 years. But they click on the link and they sign up. And oh, believe me, we get people signing up all day. And they come in and the monitor gets them. Okay? It really is something. Okay, are there any other questions before I talk about Platinum? So if I see a question, I'll get it. Platinum includes 40% commissions. All what you're getting with the Platinum is you're getting more products. You're getting the autoresponder system, Clickbank Superstore, Clickbank Sales Manager, which I did mention. You wouldn't have to pay for those. Advanced Ad Tracker. Okay, so it's up there on the top menu. Mega Traffic Injections. You get 18 instead of 5. Platinum VIP bonus area. And you get credits and a good quote. And I think we've had, was it Kong? Kong? That's it. So one of our members just upgraded or renewed for 2 years. If you want, you can renew for 3 years. You can renew for 2 years. You'll just save more money in the monthly payments. Okay, so consider it. It's good. It's good to know. We're not going anywhere. We're a pretty permanent company, and I'm going to have to change this to 25 soon. Our official birthday is August. That's from our incorporation date as a company. You know, the incorporation, where you see where it says you were incorporated, right here. Here's just a copy of it. Can you guys see that? Certificate. See, can you see the date? If you can, I read it to you. I think it says incorporated November 15th, 1995. So we actually started our bank account and everything on August the 15th, 1994. Okay, so that's good to know. Yeah, wow, been a long time. So that's when we officially started our business, was about August 15th, and it was pretty incredible. Back in 94. Okay, are there any questions about anything? Anybody have any questions? I've still got some time here. I was going to say, let's look at a couple of things that you get. Incor is just a holding company, that's all. 327, that's great, Brian. Incor is also the name of my Clickbank account. Doesn't stand for anything. Doesn't have any meaning at all. It's just a made-up word. Let's look at some products here. I want to show you a few things. So you can go to the home page here, and you'll see there's an advanced links area here, which you can click on, and it will take you through some of the really neat products that we have that will, of course, help you, with your promotion. One of my favorites, I do like let's look at this promo organizer real quick here. I'll show you this. What you can do is you can put in sites that you promote to. And I would limit it to, say, 10 sites, and you can order them. But here's the neat thing. Watch what happens when you click this. They'll all load. They preload. Isn't that neat? So you can go through them. See that? So it makes your promotion easier. And it's really cool because when you use under Cool Tools here, so if I go to Cool Tools, and I open this in a new tab, there is a program that you really need. It's called JitBit Auto Text, and it will help you do your promotions. Okay, and you can see, you can go back and you can do your promotions really quick, especially if you have something like RoboForm where it will automatically sign you into your different places. Okay, so it just makes your promotion faster. Really neat product. Okay, so that's one thing I want to show you. And if I go back, I also wanted to show you, Bobby Joe wants to see the traffic multiplier. I think that's on here, probably under the Moneymaker stuff, right? Where are we? Traffic multiplier right here. And again, this is a really neat thing because when you create your site and you go in here, I'm not quite sure. There we go. You can actually send people to a site, and the site will have another site within it. And of course, I would probably send this to, I don't even think the product exists. My traffic multiplier, I haven't put anything in there for a while. But the bottom line is, do you see up here where it says name and email and give me my visitors? You can include this in your ad when you send your ad out for that one. Okay, so that's kind of neat, right? And it just allows you in your promotion to be able to include stuff like this, where it says web-based software that grows your business. Are you tired of that? The bottom line is you can use this, and you can tell people if they click on this that they get free traffic. Okay. And then we also have an area where you can create your own ads right here. It's called the ad generator. Really neat. Just watch the help videos because you can use the email ad generator to give you different ideas for ads. See them? A whole bunch of them. You just keep clicking and they'll keep coming up. Isn't that something? So it's kind of cool. Right, and you can add your ads in here if you want. I don't use this anymore, this part, because I use my JitBit. It saves all of my ads for me. But this used to be really good to use, and it's still there. You can use it if you want. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to show you my reminder system because I have a whole bunch of reminders in there. Let me see here. Sales chat system. This is a really neat system. You go to the site. Okay, so what's the purpose of this? The purpose is when somebody comes to your website, you can have a little chat box on it. Okay, that pops up and you get it through this. It's called Live Site Chat. And you can sign up for a free account. You don't have to pay. They'll give you, I believe, 15 to 30 days for free, so you can try it out. What you do is you go through the help video and then you come back in here and you put your license code in. And then you can turn it on and off with a click of a button. And of course you want to watch the help video. You can also use it for your WordPress blog. Okay? And go from there. That's something. Your associates, when they log in, you can see them on the order forms, associate support. I would never click the order form or here. I would rather just have them, within the main member area. And the support area too, unless you want to help them with support, but I wouldn't recommend that. I just do these two here. And then of course all of your landing pages and things can go in there. You can also use the code from live chat on your actual website in your landing page builder. There's just so many things you can do with it, right? I know I could go through our products forever. We've a lot of them. I'm just picking out some really neat ones. The other one that I like is the, let's see here, the Lazy Blog poster. A good one to look at. And ebook cover creator. So you've got, let me go to the cover creator here. You have the ability to create ebook covers, and you just click here to start the program. Yeah, that's right, Brian. Let me show that one off. So this ebook covers are great if you're into writing and you want to have nice ebook cover that you customize to whatever the name of your book is. There are other places, like if you click on image hosting here, you can also go to this place. It's called Photor. It's completely free. You can create ebook covers in there too. And that's kind of what we're all heading towards is, I'm not going to try to compete with companies that are completely free that give you an amazing graphics editor. So they're all here. And of course the prospect manager, too many things to go through with this one, but the whole idea here is these are your leads. Your leads go in here. They could be associates. You could purchase exclusive leads, and then you can act on them in here. You can click on, for example, I'll just click on mine here. It says view, and you can see you can do email actions. So you can email this person just by clicking here, and you can have your own letters that you've created right where it says custom letters. So once you create a letter, it's like a stationery. You can use it over and over and over again, hundreds of times. But here's a really neat part, is you have the ability to send email later. You can queue email. So somebody says to you, I'm going to purchase this product in a week. Okay? So you say, okay, to this person here, for example, you want to buy in a week. Okay, no problem. You go in here, and you can queue. We have some pre-built letters. And again, there's a nice help video here that'll help you through. can queue this letter here. You see, here's the information you asked to me about upgrading your silver membership. You don't have to send this yet, but you can say, let's choose a date. So I want to send this, maybe she said I'm going to buy on Monday. And then you pick a time, say 6 a.m., and you queue the letter to go out. But again, you can write your own letter too. Okay, you don't have to use one of these. You can write your own letter up in here where it says add your custom letters. So you can put stuff in there. Really is something, isn't it? Once you get the hang of it, it's really cool. You add your letter here, and you say, you expressed an interest in, my CFTO business. Here is a link to a video. Here is a link to this. Here's how you get signed up, that kind of thing. And then you can reuse this letter 1,000 times. You can even use your emailer here to send it to groups of people. Okay, so Bitcoin Master Course, for example, you can say use the letter, and you can send it to groups of people, your own groups. If you're a platinum member, you can also use the autoresponder, which is unlimited, to create sequences and have people sign up from your site to a different sequence that you have. Okay? I'm showing you a whole bunch of things here, and what you should say to me, if you could, would be, gosh, this is going to take a long time to figure all this stuff out. Remember what I said at the beginning? This is a business that you're in. We are a business. We're not a biz op. We provide you these services for a lifetime. Well, in Brian's case, over 20 years. You will get to all of these things, and you will be a master of a few of them. You're not going to master everything in here. It's not possible. Like I said, with the traffic multiplier, I haven't used it. Why? Well, I'm busy doing other things, right? I might use this, I might use that. So the bottom line is, if your business requires a certain tool set, you got them. Okay? And yeah, you'll never master all of this stuff. That's right, Mary, absolutely. Most people do use that. And somebody said to me, well, say that I have 10 people that I want to add. You can add a prospect, okay, and you can create an area for them under types. Do you see where it says prospect types? So if you have a project you're working on, you can add them in here, add them in one at a time, say it's 10 people, 20 people, whatever, and then you can go to the emailer and you can email them based on the type that they're in as. Okay? Past customers, Linda Elsie uses this one, right? Anybody who was a customer, maybe they quit for whatever reason. Like, people have all kinds of reasons. They always say, I might come back. Put them in here. Put them as past customer, and then you can follow up with them at some other time. Okay? You actually have a whole calendar here too that will organize itself. Or, like I said before, you can use the reminder system. The reminder system is very powerful. Okay? One other question that came, somebody said to me, I have a friend who is interested in Worldprofit. What do I do? What do I send them? And of course I'd say, you probably didn't watch the training video, but that's fine, that's fine. There's a solution. You can click on promotion links here, and this will take you to the ad examples. So 2 ways to get there. Grab any URL. You can cloak it, doesn't matter, whatever. Send them this and say, here's where you can sign up to find out about Worldprofit. All right? And it will send them. It'll send them to what's called a landing page. And it's the reason that I want them to go here is because it's simple. All they do is they put their name in here and their email, and they will be tracked under you. And then you will receive an email saying they signed up, and they can stay free. They don't never have to upgrade if they don't want. They can get their visitor account going and test the waters. kick the tires, do whatever they want to do before they actually sign up. So there you go. Are there any questions about that? Anybody with any questions about anything? It looks like we're into spring. Spring will be here in 6 days. Couldn't come any at a better time. Tired of the cold weather? Okay, so folks, I'm going to sign off. If you have any questions or anything I didn't cover, just fill out a support ticket, and we'll be back next week at the same time. And signing off. Okay, take care.